Okay.
Is it, though?
Probably not.
Fair.
But what did you expect?
Nothing much, really. It's kind of just where life got to right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Life is a lemon and I want my money back.
Okay, right. Who taught the fruit bowl to sing?
What is the bit in Portal 2 where he's like, when life gives you lemons, you make lemon, you grind the lemon.
When God gives you lemons, yeah.
When life gives you lemons, you give those lemons back, demand to see life's managers.
I need to play Portal 2 again. That's such a good game.
When God gives you lemons, you find a new god.
Wait, is this a scene or a conversation?
Yes.
I mean,
yeah. And scene. We have achieved meta comedy within 30 seconds. That's a new record.
Sweet.
Okay,
I'll start, Greg.
Okay, so Tim, do you have another volunteer? All right, sure. Me and Tim. Tim, do you want to give us a prompt?
How about... There's some good ones in here. Strangers and blacksmiths. Tink, 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 tink.
you know,
tink.
it's weird. Sorry, Greg. You never said hello in all the years we've been working in this forge together. I'm Jim.
Tink, tink.
I guess you could say we're both strangers and blacksmiths.
Tink, tink. I don't come to this place to have conversation. Tink.
Clearly not.
Tink.
We've been here for 15 years and you've never said a word.
Yeah, get on with making the metal. Eat up the pipes. Do your job, apprentice. Tink.
I just thought that maybe if you spoke to me, I'd learn a bit more. I've just been hitting this piece of metal for 15 years and nothing's happened.
What you learn with your eyes. Tink, tink, tink.
Right.
Swords for £3.
I don't think I'm learning economics from you, that's one.
Tink, tink. Shields for £6. Tink, tink.
Anything else in the catalogue, or is that it for today?
Look. Clunk, clunk. Are you gonna work on that piece of armour I asked you to work on? Are you just gonna sit there mithering for the rest of the day?
I mean, I've been working on it for 15 years and it's still just a slightly bent piece of metal.
When your parents sent me to learn the trade of smithing, they told me you'd pick things up quickly. I did that out of a favour to your old Dar. But if you can't pick it up, then I'm afraid your apprenticeship must end here.
No.
There's a customer coming. Maybe we should see what they have to offer first.
Come on in.
Hello. I am looking for a very specific kind of piece. I was wondering if maybe you could help me.
What are you looking for?
Well, you see, I'm about to go on an adventure with some companions of mine, and this is my companion.
Hello!
As you can see, he's a kind of an odd shape, and he's proving very difficult to protect. He's sort of
6 foot wide and 3 inches tall.
and very slightly bent at the end.
Yeah, don't know how that happened. It always was like that.
So
Medical marvel, the doctor's called me.
Medical
marvel. Sorry, were you trying to say something?
No, I was just trying to say that he's one hell of a sorcerer, but he's very, very difficult to hang a piece of armor off of. Do you happen to have anything immediately available? We have to go and kill this dragon. You know.
Wait. What about this slightly bent piece of metal?
Oh, that looks perfect. Here, hang on. Let me try it on quickly.
It fits like a glove, like it was made for you.
Tell you what, I'll give you that armor for free. If I can have 50% of the dragon's gold afterwards.
Fuck you.
25%?
Well, I mean, how much would you have been paid for a suit of armor?
Well, it's somewhere between £3 and £6 probably. But, you know, you're not going to find any other armor anywhere else. There you go.
Actually, I tell you what, considering it's very unlikely that we'll survive this encounter, Sure, 25%.
Fair
hang on.
deal.
What do you mean we're not going to survive this encounter? Never said
Well,
we
we've
don't. It's
taken-
not.
We've shaken on it now. Too late.
I'm not concerned about the armour. I'm concerned about this fucker. What do you mean not going to survive the encounter? You promised me this is a sure thing.
I mean, it is a sure thing. Of course it's a sure thing. It's a sure thing that we will go and fight a dragon. Like, we will do that. And survival is very, very much up in the air at this point.
Look, I was nice and safe up in the wizard's tower.
Yes, but you weren't free.
Out of interest, how did you get through, one, doors there, and two, the door here?
That's a very personal question, I'll have you know.
That's very rude of me, I apologise.
But if you have to know it, and it involves springs.
It's a spring-powered sidle. In fact, I tell you what, young blacksmith, you seem to have a rare talent, but it may not be for armor smithing.
What? What are you saying?
The easiest way for you to achieve 25% share on one of our adventures is to join our motley crew.
Wouldn't I then get 33% share?
Well, no, we have another person.
Oh, right.
Hang on,
Well-
does that mean my share goes down from 33% to 25%?
Yes.
This is getting worse by the day.
I was just about to be sacked anyway, I guess. By this guy never told me his name, despite being an old friend of my father, apparently. I'm also like 40 now. I've been here for 15 years.
And this is the best you can do. I mean, it's good custom stuff, but like, how often does this happen?
Roughly once every 15 years.
Well, in any case, you're welcome to join our quest, if you so wish.
His pay's coming out of your share, though.
His pay comes out of the group share, and it's okay. It's more than likely at least one of us will die, and then the rest get a bigger share.
Keep saying that like it's something reassuring.
You gotta live fast and die young. I mean,
Are you going to go and hunt this dragon? You're going to keep lollygagging in my shop? I've got armour and swords to make.
I am so sorry, Mr.
You haven't paid me for my wares, so you don't get my name.
Nope, yep, okay, fair enough. He really is a bit of a...
He also only whispers it very quietly into each customer's name so that someone who hasn't paid for it can't hear it by accident. It's quite weird.
Oh, what's your name, young lad / 40-year-old man?
Me, Jim.
Well, Jim, I see that you are very well muscled on one side. I bet you could swing an axe with those muscles.
No, that's not the normal comment you get when people notice my bulging right forcep, but sure. Forcep? That's not a word for a muscle. But I have one of them too. It's bulging with something. Who knows what?
Two of them, I guess.
Forearm is what I meant.
I think you probably meant bicep, but...
Bit of both. But there we go.
In any case, Jim, come join us. We're going to go and have a drink in the tavern. We'll meet up with old Craig as well.
That was
Go
on
with
you,
it,
though.
lad.
Oh, sorry. I was interrupting a moment. I'll go and complain about the pay outside. Spoiling.
So, Germanius 50th the 4th. What is life like back in the Wizard's Tower? Apart from short.
So, life back in the Wizard's Tower is very long. Or was that a height joke?
No, of course not.
Got my eye on you, pale blacksmith. No, life in the Wizard's Tower was great. You just didn't really have to do a great deal. There was no real threat of danger. I mean, okay, you lived a life of slavery and servitude, but you know.
To who?
Each other, I think.
That doesn't
Never
seem
really-
like... I don't know if that's how it works, but okay.
I never quite worked that bit out. Maybe it was just me.
Yeah, it had a bit of a hippie vibe, if you get my meaning. It was very communal, if you understand me. Come now,
That's
Jim. A
annoying.
master yourself must understand economics and commerce.
I was just trying to work out whether it's an economics and commerce thing or a sex thing, and I just couldn't work it out.
Yes!
Oh,
Fine.
well, wait, here comes Craig. Well, you should meet Craig. He's very funny.
Well, silent,
Craig,
strong and silent,
over
I
here.
think.
Hey, sorry, I didn't see you in the corner there.
More of a physical comedian than a verbal one.
Yeah, I'm down there, Mr. Failed Blacksmith.
How come everyone knows that?
The reputation gets around.
It's the one bulging foresight you've got.
It's a.
Gives game away, it does.
That's true. Yeah. Right. Sorry. What do you do in the group? What do I do in the group? More presciently.
Well, Jim, so we're a very tight-knit group. We all have very specific skills that we bring to the table. Now, we've just been commissioned to go and slay the dragon, and obviously, once we slay the dragon, then we can take his hoard as loot. Now, so I'm what you might call the brains of the operation. Decimus Meridius the second here as
Meridius Decimus the Seventh.
Apologies. Meridius Decimus the Seventh here.
Dickhead.
He gives us the cover. He's the magic man, and then Craig's the muscle. But on a job like this, we might need 1.5 muscles. So that's what you're here for, Jim. You are the additional half a muscle.
I can't help but feel vaguely patronised, but sure. You know what? I'm up for it.
Good. Well, that's lucky because we got to head out. We got to go and slay a dragon.
How?
Well, we go to the dragon and then we improvise. We're not very good at improvising, but it served us in pretty good stead so far.
Right. Well. Good luck, everyone.
Okay, we're gonna need to get a bit quicker, Jim.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the positive attitude we need here, right? We need positive reinforcement. We need you to be cheerleading and driving us on, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Look, we may not have a plan, but we have blind confidence and a near certain chance of death. Oh, it sounds really terrible when you say it like that. You sure I can't go back to the tower?
Too late now. Burnt that tower when you left it.
Literally or figuratively?
Yes. Still blame you for that one. Anyway, you said I was free now. Can't I just choose to go elsewhere?
You are free. You are free to do as you wish and
Fine,
as you will.
I'm leaving.
You can't do that.
Damn. Boiled again.
Now, come on. It's not far away, from what I understand. It should just be up in the mountains. Jim, do you happen to know the area around here very well? Young Jim. 40-year-old Jim.
How old are you all? Does this really bode well for our mission? If I'm young compared to you.
I'm 72, our kid.
Yes,
He's also an elf.
But okay,
I'm also an elf, so that's like teenager.
Fine. Well,
Really edge elf.
I'm 270. For every year I aged over the age of 17, I started spreading and shrinking. You don't want to know how this happened.
is it a curse, blessing, or just a natural feature of your life?
Yes. The springs are artificial, but there's no other way to get through doors.
And I have no age.
He's ageless.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get cracking then.
Yes. Let's slay a dragon.
All right. Jim, if you wouldn't mind grabbing our horses. And
I can grab one of them. The other one will easily get away.
Well, you better bring them round one at a time. And then can you pay the tab? That's a good lad.
Oh, also, Jim, I don't fit in a horse, so I'm going to have to wrap myself around your neck like a shawl. I'm sure it'll be fine.
You're sure it'll be fine. No.
No,
Oh.
Craig. No.
I can see
Stop
why you
that.
think it
We've
was
had
funny.
words about this.
That was something.
He is more of a physical comedian. All right. In any case, up to it. My horse. Good. Excellent.
Click, clop, clop, click, clop. I just said if you just say that to the horses, they come along anyway.
Nice. Oh, I see you have some skill with animals. Very good. We might need that. Now, if you could just just pay off the tab at the bar, we'll be on our way.
Sure. Well, with what money? All I have is a slightly bent piece of metal, which I understand is for our friend here.
I mean,
My
you
armor.
don't. I remember I'm the brains of this outfit. I don't want you to bring these details to me. Just bring me big picture stuff.
Right. What if we just ride away really fast and pay them back when we have dragon money?
See, that's the kind of big picture stuff I like. All right, everyone, away!
Oh, another day looking at all of my piles of gold. Oh, if only for some... Oh, who am I kidding? I've got piles of gold. This is brilliant. Ha! Wouldn't dare be some sort of loser without a pile of gold. Me, the majestic red dragon. I do hope some fools try and steal it. Can't
Excuse me, Red Dragon, could you please keep the noise down?
Oh, sorry, Green Dragon. I forgot you like a lion.
I'm trying to sleep on my equally large pile of gold in the cave next door, and you're coming straight through the walls. You all have piles of gold, you don't need to gloat about it.
Oh, come on, Green, you know you have to gloat every so often.
But why can't we be satisfied with our lot and enjoy the wealth that we have without trying to lord it over everybody else? Particularly when your neighbors
You two, can you keep it down? Some of us are trying to sleep on our piles of gold.
Sorry, Blue Dragon.
See, Red, when you're surrounded by people who have equally large piles of gold, what is the point of gloating?
Shut up!
Blue, I'm on your side here. I'm trying to get Red to shut up.
If anything, I have a slightly larger pile of gold, and I'm perfectly content with it.
Fine, I'll go and fly over the village and laugh at them.
Why is everyone shouting? It's like 7 a.m.
Also, while laughing involves committing out horrible, all-consuming fire, which will murder the whole village.
Yes, I don't see how that's a problem.
Neither do I. Get going.
We can roast coffee on it, so I can bring you back coffee.
Oh, I'll have a coffee.
I'm trying to sleep, but sure.
So,
2 sugars in mine, please.
Okay.
I'll have 3 disintegrated villages mixed into mine.
Oh, great choice there.
We're going for the low-calorie diet.
Lower sugar, medieval diet, they're practically all protein.
Hey, don't you want to know mine?
I already know yours, Blue.
Yeah, I just said coffee. It could have been any coffee.
I know you like a flat white.
That's true. All right,
You
fair
always order the same coffee, Blue. It's not difficult.
enough. Fine, I'm predictable. I get you.
Wait, did you want some money for the coffee?
It's okay. I'll loot them off one of the ships in the dock.
Appreciated. I'll get the next round.
Cheers, mate. Flap, flap, flap.
Do you ever think we should buy coffee with our giant piles of gold?
No, don't be silly. If we did that, our giant piles of gold would get smaller.
Sounds like communism to me.
Yes, like those wizards.
Bloody
Yeah, so
wizards.
we're libertarians through and through, aren't
Yes,
Yes, and that
exactly.
weird sex stuff.
No.
I'm a conservative family dragon.
So, weird sex stuff in private only then, right?
And never to be admitted in public until some terrible expose comes from a dragon journalist. At which point I'll slowly retire to my giant pile of gold.
we? Yes,
tough
but
life.
At least then you'll still have your giant pile of gold.
That's true, and inexplicably my wife.
Sounds like coffee's up.
I do hope they don't burn the beans. It does so ruin the flavour.
Oh, Mommy's slapping me!
Do you ever think the reason why wives of dragons caught in sex scandals stay with the dragons is because of the huge piles of gold.
They can have their own huge pile of gold. This is not the 15th century.
No, but the kinds of scandals I think you're talking about are from a less enlightened time.
Oh God, he's boiling up!
I choose to believe it's out of love and loyalty and a sense of decency and family.
Damn right. And until I'm caught in a sex scandal, I'll say exactly the same thing.
Flap, flap, flap. I've got the coffee, boys.
Oh, thank you, Red.
Excellent.
So all of our wives are away for this weekend, eh?
Yes, I heard they've gone up north to the lake drinking lots of beers and,
And you, then.
Pardon?
Well, that's my cue. I'm gonna leave. Bye. Can see where this one's going.
Yeah,
I'm going back to sleep.
With your coffee?
Power napping.
I'm gonna play a game.
Put your headphones on, the noise will stop me sleeping.
No, it looks like dragons have just left. They're drinking coffee, if I've got anything right. If I know all these dragons that I've been studying for 10 years.
What, dragons drinking coffee? What is this?
The enlightened hipster age.
Oh, that's a surprise.
It's okay though. It gives us a good opportunity. What we need to do is we need to get someone inside to scope the place out, see what the setup is. And I think our newest member, Jim, should do that.
I don't want to complain, but surely the really short and improbably proportioned person would arouse less suspicion than a normal person wandering in through the door.
Are you calling yourself a normal person, Jim? We don't accept normal people into this group. You have to be extraordinary. Extraordinary. Look, Jim, this is your moment to shine. This is where you prove that you're really truly a member of this group, and that's by going into that cave and checking out where the massive, terrifying monster is and how we can kill it.
Right, which one, though? There are 4 different caves terraced together.
It's got to be one of them, right? Like, that one.
Okay. The one with the little blue postbox outside of it.
That's the one. The blue postbox one. I mean, do you disagree? Bearing in mind that you are the least senior member of this team, and I am, as was aforementioned, the brains.
Well, I suppose not.
Good. Then I reckon you get your ass up there. We will stay here and make light work of these rations that we commandeered from that tavern that seemed to be on fire.
Now, you can't blame me for that one, all right? Just
No,
because
no,
it was
no.
the tower, I didn't set the tavern on fire.
The tavern was definitely not one of us setting it on fire. We just looted the corpses.
Yes. It was stopping food going to waste.
Exactly.
Just remind me, are we heroes or just people who do things?
Well, hero is a title that you shouldn't really give to yourself, Jim.
Has
Let's
anyone
leave that
given
for
it
other
to
people.
you?
Well, it's more a case of something that there will be songs sung about us in the future, and the word hero will probably be used in them.
As in, brought to justice by this hero. Or...
Jim, I hate to break it to you, but you're in too deep now. It's best just to think of yourself as a hero and keep going.
You've eaten food with us. That means you're culpable.
I'm not a liar, so I'll have to take your word for it.
Nor am I, but... I mean, I'm a wizard, so do what
Well,
I say
I
or I'll set
am
you
a
on
lawyer.
fire.
Right, well, I'm going into that cave with the blue letter box.
Yep.
No. Yes, that one. I realise that's a mistake now, but it's too late.
Well, we are letting you take your decision as the most junior person, so don't screw it up. Go
I mean, there's also
go.
no reason why letterbox color would correlate to dragon color.
And yet,
I think we all know that it does.
Deep in our heart of hearts, we all know it does.
Hey, aren't we the experts on dragons?
Absolutely.
Well, off you go, Rocky. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Aye, especially for blue. Ooh. I would have chosen red.
Hmm. What's in it?
Bloody teeth. Eaters.
You can hear everything through the walls. What are they made
You're
out of?
telling me it's impossible to get any sleep. Who said that?
Me.
Who are you?
One
Why
of you.
can I hear you?
Because I'm a house guest of the dragon with the blue letterbox.
Oh, Blue didn't say he was having any guests over.
Yes, but it's one of those guests.
Oh. Is this one of those scandal moments again?
Not if no one says anything.
Nope. Well, I'll just please try and keep the noise down. Clinking of the hoard just goes straight through the walls.
I can imagine.
Yes, so just, I don't know, put a blanket over it or something. Some of us are trying to sleep. Not in that way.
Green, I'm trying to sleep. What are you talking? Who are you talking to?
Talking to Blue's house guest.
I'm Blue, aren't I?
No.
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
I thought I
you
was
are.
blue.
Oh, there were two blues.
This is confusing.
Oh, it's
Actually-
the other Blue. Okay, no worries.
One of them looks like a very dark, such a dark blue it's almost black, hence the confusion.
So who are you talking to?
I don't know anymore. Somebody's house guest.
And I'll just slip out the back while this is going on.
Are you saying that you weren't having a house guest over, or was it the other blue dragon?
I was just having a nap. Other Blue Dragon
Oh,
Black.
was it a nap with your house guest? I know that sort of thing.
Wait, what are you implying?
This is the scandal that leads to the wives staying with us and us losing our positions.
Look, I'm a libertarian, not a freak.
I'm very confused now. Just think of your position and think of all of us. We know you, we're associated with you. Don't bring us all down together.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong in the immediate past.
Well, make sure it stays that way.
They're still arguing. I don't know what about. There's just an empty cave and a giant pile of gold in the middle of it.
And an empty cave with a pile of gold in it.
Yeah, but you can hear everything through the walls.
Well, I guess then we're going to have to be very, very quiet. Wouldn't you agree, Craig?
Aye.
All right. Well, I guess if the cave is empty and it looks like you are still alive, so let's go and grab ourselves some treasure, huh? And then, when we get back to town, we can say that we killed the dragon, and then we'll get the reward money for that as well.
What if the dragon just comes back and it's alive?
Well, I mean, the dragon is almost certainly alive. We didn't kill it, so I think we should probably be quick as possible and quiet as possible as well.
Well, okay, I'm getting a little bit untrustworthy about this. I'm now really sad that we burnt down the tower. Safe to go back there.
It's not safe anymore, and now you're in with us, and you're bound to us.
Yeah, I was wondering about the handcuffs.
I think that was a dragon.
Blue.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes.
Green. Can you bring me a pint of beer from the pub?
Why would I bring you a pint of beer from the pub? I've been asleep all this time.
You said it was your round next.
You
Have
did
the
say it
gold.
was your round.
I said the next time we got coffee, I meant. I haven't gone to the pub. I would have
What
told
you
you
meant
if I'd
and
gone
what you
to the
said are
pub.
two different things.
I would have told you if I'd gone to the pub. It's 8:30 in the morning. Why would I be drinking beer?
We have 7 livers.
And I plan to keep those livers for a long time.
Fine.
We produce a lot of toxins. It's difficult to live with only 4 of them.
Oh, fine.
I mean, time of day doesn't really matter to us, though, does it?
Yeah,
we have
it's like
such-
I'm usually up in the mornings and asleep in the afternoon.
How much gold have you got now?
I suppose we have such fabulously huge piles of gold we don't need to do anything.
That's very true.
Oh, so fabulously huge.
Shall we leave now?
Yeah, have we got the cart full?
Sure.
Aye, it's full. Clink, 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 clink.
Okay, let's go then.
Be
And
careful, Dan. Mountainside.
Yeah, so everyone be quiet. Jim, you take the cart.
Sure.
Be
Go out
careful,
the back
the
way of
wheel's
the
a little
cave.
wobbly. Yeah, out the back way.
Why do we all go out the back way? Unless you want to go through the front door.
I can't fit through the back way.
I can, but it requires my springs to move, which makes a lot of noise.
Jim, I guess you're going out the back way.
Sure, alright.
Okay, and I'll come with you to make sure you don't double-cross us.
Aye, we'll sneak out the front.
Yes, you two sneak out the
I'll
front.
come with you.
Alright, we'll go. We'll meet you back at the pub.
Okay. Alright,
Did
Jim.
somebody say pub?
Alright,
It
Jim.
wasn't me, all right. I'm still not going to go and get you beer.
Okay, Jim, I'm about to teach you an important life lesson. This is what happens when your companions start outstaying their welcome and you want to take their share of the treasure. Someone's stealing the gold!
Someone's stealing the
Someone's
gold.
Someone's
stealing
stealing the
gold.
gold, but that's our gold. That's our huge stash of gold. If somebody's stealing it, it's not ours anymore.
Quick, let's check that everybody's gold is still intact. Mine is.
Mine is, I'm sleeping on it.
Lighters? It must be other blues.
Not other blue, but he's not in. Quick, go and check his cave.
Okay, thump. See!
Oh, maybe is his house guest there? Maybe they stole it.
They're running out the back way. No, I mean, not in that way, the other way.
I wasn't going to judge.
Flap. Oh, you!
Come back here with the gold.
I'm sorry, everyone. We can't get the gold back. It's just part of the natural life cycle of scandal that I had to pay somebody off. I can't even remember what it is now. It's just something I've just become used to. If someone leaves with a lot of gold, I kind of assume I've done something to deserve it.
Blue's house guest makes a valid point.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm back from the pub. I bought beer for everyone.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Well, next round of beers is on me. Different
Not a
from
word
a
to the
round of
wise,
coffees.
So you're the next round for coffee. Wait, there are people escaping who have stolen our gold.
What?
I mean, honestly, I had a slightly larger pile of gold anyway, so I don't really mind. Anyway, bottoms up.
Oh, well, hang on. In that way, or...
I really like the dragons. In fact, we took a while to get going, and then we went to the dragon sitcom, and that was the best thing about it.
Well, you're all not their bachelor pads while their wives have gone off on a hendy.
So no one told you life was good.
Like, the setup for Strangers and Blacksmiths was just there, and then, we went into Friends that were dragons. I kind of want to see more of the dragons.
but very wealthy friends that were dragons.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine that Red Plate is currently, like, playing, I don't know, Fortnite or something.
No, I think they're pretty deep into midlife crisis, these dragons.
So Red is playing Fortnite.
Yeah, probably. I'm just like the kids.
I'm down with the kids.
I just got a TikTok app.
I'm more their friend than their father.
I want to see that. Green. Sorry, Black. Black, have you got a TikTok?
What's a TikTok?
I don't know, I'm asking Black.
Which one's black? Oh, wait, that
You-
one.
You're black.
Am I?
No, that's blue. You're black / blue.
No, I'm blue. I am definitely blue.
Oh, well, you've got a TikTok. I saw it go by. You were filming.
Yes, my grandson has it, so I decided
Which
I'd
one?
do
The
it.
legitimate one or the illegitimate one?
Both of them.
Oh.
Have they started TikToking each other?
They
And
have.
what does that even mean?
Look, I've got this big old grandfather clock on the pile. Is that what we're talking about?
You're just like one of those children.
It's covered in all sorts of gold and shiny diamonds.
Hold on.
Let
me
me
show
show
you.
your day.
Right,
I
let me
think
show
it's
you
the
how to do
premium
it.
version of the app.
Let me show you how to do it. Let me just get my glasses. So you open it, and then
Ah, okay, so yes, and there's this big swinging pendulum thing inside the clock.
Yes.
I don't want to know about your big swinging pendulum.
Look, we all
Why
have
is your
one, let's
mind
just get
always
over
in the
it.
gutter?
Look, I've been playing Fortnite with the kids.
How long did it take?
It does not take 14 days to my relief.
Well, why would you call it Fortnite if it doesn't take 14 days? That's
I
just
don't
false
know.
advertising.
I think
Write
it's
a letter
spelled
to their
differently.
manager.
Though I think it has a different spelling from Fortnite, as in 14 days.
Look, can we get back to the TikTok? I'm still confused as to what I should be doing with the dangly thing inside the clock.
I think just push buttons until someone likes it.
And then speak to your crisis PR firm.
There aren't any buttons inside this clock, hang on. Oh no, wait, there's a jacket here, it's got jeweled buttons on it. Stole
Just-
that from some wealthy prince.
Push the buttons.
Okay. Am I famous now?
Probably. I don't know how to work this app. I can't figure out how to cast to my screen.
That's because you
I
ate the last wizard we brought in here before we taught you the spell.
Yeah, the casters are dead.
Oh, I've got casters on this gold bed frame.
Oh, that's why it clanks all the time. You know, some of it, we've told you
All
about the
the
thin
time.
walls.
Oh,
Put a blanket over the bloody thing.
look. We would have soundproofed it, but you ate the last interior designers I brought round.
Well, if you told me in advance, they looked like lunch. They were wearing
I
all
just
this
assumed you've got
fur.
takeaway.
There's fur and lace.
Looked like some sort of wild animal that you had caught. Why else should I... What else should I have done other than
Well-
eat them?
I mean, regardless, we all still have bare stone walls, when I personally was quite looking forward to a little bit of cladding. Wooden paneling, you know? Something nice and warm in winter.
Oh, sure, that's a good idea. We all breathe fire.
He wants a sauna. Get all
Ah,
the babes over in the steam.
but what would the wife think about that?
I've heard she's into some devious things.
No, I didn't want to know about that.
I thought we agreed. Wise, we're off the table. That's a very disturbing chuckle you have there.
Honestly, though, me and Elise are going through a bit of a rough patch at the minute.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's why she's off visiting her sister.
What happened this time? Was it that last damsel in distress?
How did you know about that?
I mean, you did tie her to a rock on top of the giant pile of gold and taunted princes to come and rescue her.
Yeah, no, that was
It was
pretty
quite
effective.
obvious.
It was, and I mean, it's the last straw. I've always been a little untidy, but she just couldn't. It was the straw that broke the dragon's back.
Yeah, so I heard her complaining to my wife about the mess left by
We
the
all
dead
have,
knights.
the walls are very thin.
The piles of armor everywhere. I mean, it's not golden armor.
Well,
All
but it
this sort
doesn't bother me, is the thing. Like,
You
it's
just have to hire a cleaner, a slightly less wealthy dragon. And then you can just forget about your damsels in distress. They take care of all that kind of thing.
Oh, well,
Wait,
some of us can't afford cleaners. Some of us have only got slightly smaller piles of gold.
Look, we've all worked hard. Isn't it time we just spent a little to give ourselves a bit more free time?
you
Oh,
have a
that's why
very
you bought a
odd attitude
Ferrari.
to gold. Yeah.
That's right, a dragon Ferrari. It's quite large and doesn't work well in the mountains, so it's overall quite a wasteful
Quite
purchase.
representative of any Ferrari.
I just don't quite understand why you keep insisting on spending the gold. If you spend it,
Yeah.
the pile gets smaller.
And that's true. It's more like spending money to make money. I have more time to steal more gold because I'm not clearing up the last pile of gold.
Because you're driving around in your Ferrari.
Yes. When do you
People
think I
throw
can't carry the
gold
gold? But is it the
It
tiny
doesn't
boot
have
of the
any
Ferrari?
boot space.
But if you drive round everywhere, your wings will get puny.
I have a Mercedes. It's about a tenth of the price and much more trunk space.
I've
but if you
taken up
drive up to a-
triathlons.
if you drive up to a dragon bank in a Ferrari, they offer you very attractive rates on credit, whereas with a Mercedes, they'll just assume you're some dragon off the street.
What is
Why
this?
are you putting your gold at bank?
Credit? What is this nonsense?
Interest. How do you think I got so much gold? I borrowed it.
I'm
Well,
starting
very
to think you don't actually have gold anymore.
I have the gold right here.
What was wrong with the idea of just stealing gold from wealthy kings?
Well, they shoot you and say rude words about you.
Yes,
More
well, if you
civilized.
weren't driving a Ferrari everywhere, you'd still have thick muscles in order to beat up the kings.
Well, also, I feel like sticks and stones. Gold is
One of them
eternal.
was really hurtful. I was down for weeks after I tried to rob that kingdom.
But you're a dragon, a giant fire-breathing
because they were
monstrosity.
mean to you.
Yes, well, it get cut a little close to the bone.
What did they say?
The remark about how I was a bit, larger than the last time I'd come to steal from the kingdom.
That's a bit rude.
I know, that's what I said.
I hope you showed them who was boss by torching them all.
Well, yes, but it didn't have that same ring of satisfaction when they'd scored a hit against you already.
Look, I had a similar thing. I went on a raid, and the townsfolk just started commenting on the fact that the scales are getting a bit thin up top. So I just ate them all and stole their gold. That was the end of it.
And then I was flying back, and a younger dragon was just tearing up another kingdom, and I thought, wow, I used to be able to do that, but not anymore.
Well, but luckily we are bigger and stronger and more magical than younger dragons.
It's okay, I've got the solution to your problems, guys.
Oh no, it's not another pin off the internet, is it?
No. I've discovered CrossFit.
Oh, what?
CrossFit. You get very cross, and then you get very fit.
Oh, I thought this was this thing where the humans tied one of the others to a cross.
No.
Oh, there was a bit of a spate to that a little while ago, wasn't there?
You're thinking about CrossFate, not CrossFit.
Oh, got it. Yes.
You know, those little thing where they have the tombolas as someone bleeds out on a cross.
We met that chap, didn't we, when we were showing him 40 Delights, or was that someone else?
I can't remember.
40 delights? I thought that was a guy who's going around the world in 40 days and 40 delights.
Really a very luxurious way to travel.
Yes. I heard you went to visit the Tower of Pleasure.
What you do on the weekends, Paul, is no business of ours.
Oh, learn first. Paul. Oh, my Christian name.
Sorry, Red, I know we try and keep it to colours, but we're all friends here.
It was just confusing that time that bishop blessed me. I didn't even know what to do. I didn't burn the town. I was just so confused.
Well, it was nice to have a clergyman rather than a knight for a change, wasn't it?
Yes, he threw holy water at me and said, "Oh, hallowed be my name." And I was like, I guess.
They've got much tenderer meat, and you don't have to feel like you have to open them like a tinned food.
I don't know. I quite like the flavour of cooking them inside their armour.
Oh,
I think it keeps better if it's in a
you can lob a knob of butter into the armour and watch it melt. Oh.
Yeah,
One day you just want to reach into your cupboard and drag out a nice tin of night, and you just crack it open and have that and lie in with your pyjama bottoms.
No, I mean I prefer fresh food on a grill, just a bit crispy, bit of the flavour of the charcoal, you know.
But you still use charcoal? Oh god, we've all moved to gas. Much cleaner flame.
I mean, it may be keener and more consistent, but there's nothing that beats the flavour.
Well, it's all about catching a sheep, roasting it on an open fire. Oh, we should go out on a holiday. Go camping like we did when we were young.
Well, when we didn't have any gold.
What?
When we didn't have any gold.
We'll fish by the lakes. Yes, we look, the wives and the kids will be coming over. And they won't want us around.
Especially not Elise.
No, it probably is best for your marriage as well if you're not here.
Yes, you might be right. Okay.
Let's go fishing.
Yeah.
I could go fishing.
Weekend out in the country. Back to nature.
We live in mountains, but yes.
Yes, there aren't many lakes around here, though.
But we all have Ferraris or Mercedes. I mean...
Yes, I
Does
might
make-
drive there. I'll meet you there when I've driven there in my Mercedes.
No, but it very much feels like the house out in the wilderness has got all the mod cons. I agree. Maybe we should go and sleep under the stars, have to catch our own fish and villagers for food and cook them on an open fire.
Yes, and if we're lucky, maybe if we go over to, the eastern lakes, maybe some of the large mountain cats will come down. We'll be able to pet one of them.
I do so like the large mountain cats. They're so fluffy.
So very fluffy.
And yet, they're kind of standoffish too, which I feel means you have to work for it a bit.
But they're a proud species. They know their own minds.
Yes, and they love having the salmon in their bellies rubbed.
Did I tell you, the kids wanted to get a large mountain cat pet?
Where would you keep it round here?
Exactly, there's no space.
It's almost
And
the
they're
rules of the
really
mountain cat, really.
They'd try and use your gold as a litter tray.
I was saying, I don't want to lie down on my bed of gold and then suddenly realize that I've lain in large mountain cat feces.
It's amazing how difficult it is to get it out of the gold helmets.
This is why you hire a cleaner. It makes it so much easier.
Look, Black, are you having money troubles by any chance?
Is that me again?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, yes.
No, I keep going over to the bank in my Ferrari, and it's fine. They just lend me another few piles
Are you
of
sure
gold.
it's fine? That doesn't sound like it's fine.
Why not?
I mean, it's not your gold, it's the bank's gold. What if they come and repossess your cave?
Look, the subprime gold market will never collapse. It's the future of gold.
Wait, you're borrowing gold against dragons who have yet to get any gold.
Yes, I've actually opened up my own subprime gold lending thing with gold I borrowed from other people.
Have you not heard, though, that the knights of the Holy Order have launched a crusade and lots of younger dragons are being killed? They're never going to get any gold.
Fewer and fewer younger dragons are getting into gold these days as well.
That's true.
Everyone grows up and gets some gold in the end. And look, we all had difficulties when we were growing up, and look, a little crusade, nothing that a strong-willed, disciplined younger dragon couldn't overcome.
Yes, if they weren't eating all that avocado toast.
They could each have 5 piles of gold and a cave by now.
Yes! Kids of today.
Frankly, it's disgusting. When we were young, we had to work for our gold.
Yes.
We went out and we bled and sweated and cried over it. And
You know
I barely
what?
even had a cave when I was a child.
Yes.
Didn't grow up expecting it, unlike today's children.
yeah,
You know
some
what
must
I
have
think
been.
we should do, lads?
Oh, yep.
When we've gone and had our outdoor weekend, when we go on a pub crawl, see all the old sights, burn that crusade, show the young whippersnappers that we've still got it.
Yes, that'll make us feel better.
Burn the town down. Yeah.
Yes, except it can't be next weekend. Me and the wife are busy that weekend.
Yes. And I've got to clean out all of the large cat feces from the gold helmets.
You know what? If you and your wife are busy that weekend, I might go and, I don't know, literally anywhere else. The walls are really thin.
Why do you always have to treat everything like it's sexual?
Because it almost always is with a dragon.
It's beside the point. You never know. We could just be spring cleaning.
True, you do have a lot of gold to polish.
Yes, important to keep the gold polished.
And to be honest, I would groan every time I looked at your cave as well.
Don't even know what they're supposed to be implying.
You have a terrible cave.
Yes, because the interior decorator was eaten. Whose fault is that?
Look, I appreciate this is a self-inflicted problem, all right? But I don't appreciate the judgment from everybody.
Oh, I'm not
Now.
judging you.
Oh, it sounded like you were judging me.
Oh, no.
Come on, let's all be honest here. We all judge each other a little bit all the time.
But it's just in good humour.
Yes. And do you know what? I found? I found a good humorous in my pile of gold.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
suck out the marrow.
Delicious. Anyway, if we're going to get out the countryside, we should probably go soon before it gets dark.
Yes, let's go.
Sure. I wonder
Pick
what
some-
happened to those adventurers.
Oh, those
I thought we
ones.
promised never to speak of that ever again, especially when my wife might come back at any moment.
Yes, let's go pick up some popped corn from the fields.
Ah, yes.
Good plan.
Popped corn.
Yes. Who's doing the burning?
But I made the coffee earlier, so somebody else should.
Alright, I'll pop the corn.
Thanks.
I'll get the next one.
Okay, well, can you pick up a pile of salt from nearby? We can have salted popped corn.
And then a couple of burnt and crisp villagers for the sugar-free alternative. I do like the salty and sweet popcorn.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Look after our waistline.
Exactly. After all, we're not getting any younger.
No.
We are not.
Anyway, off to the countryside. Lads on tour.